It was very important for him to go down to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial every year on Veterans Day and be there with all the other veterans. And he would wear his old Army jacket, which I have now. And, he did show me like all his patches and medals and things. And I have all of those things now. And so, I don't know if that has to do with misconceptions or anything, but like, it was important for my dad to always recall that time, and he always recalled it with deep feeling and pride. And, I think maybe he wished that other people felt more, proud of what we were trying to do there. And maybe that's happened over time.
And to the memorial on a number of occasions. A couple of names I'll specifically look for. Chuck Arnold, Spotswood DeWitt, Thomas Jefferson High School class of 1960. Good man. He and I were serving in the same unit, same unit over there at the same time. He was killed in action. And I looked up at those names. I would pass the wall with all those names, and think about those fellows. And there's some women on the wall. And think about their families. This was back in the mid-'80s, so it was just 15 years since the Vietnam War ended.
So I turned around and I pointed to a name. It was John Ridlevich. My classmate from pilot training. What are the odds of that? I didn't know his name was there. I just went to a panel and pointed. And I pointed to John's name. Of course, I explained to my crew that whoa, this is getting to me here. They didn't understand it because they weren't Vietnam veterans,
Yeah, actually, when it was dedicated, I was one of the people who read my brother's name. It was in the cathedral, Nash Cathedral. They read all 57,000. Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing thing, and this whole idea of not celebrating generals but celebrating everyone, equally was an amazing idea, amazing execution of it. So.